I'm Polly Mabel. I'm a watercolour artist based in Cheddar, and I work dominantly on handmade paper. And I use nature and pottery and ceramics as my inspiration, and I do lots of pattern work. I have drawn ever since I can remember. And my mother's a potter, and my granny was always in the garden. She's very, very green-fingered. So I mean, ceramics and pottery and nature and flowers is what I've grown up with. My mum was really, really good at nurturing my creative side. So I'd always get presents at like Christmas and birthdays were art books and sketchbooks and paints, watercolours. And I guess that's just gone on through my years. I've always used different paints, but the thing I really love about watercolours, I just love how the colours bleed into one another. And I think it's just really beautiful, and you almost don't have control over it. It kind of does what it wants to do, and a bit like nature, I guess. So that, even if I'm doing a daffodil, I love how the green from the stem will bleed into the petal. And I think that's really beautiful, and that's why I guess it's my favourite medium to use. I guess I'd describe my style as quite natural, just highly patterned, quite playful and fun. I guess maybe there's a lot of that from drawing when I was a child, and it's still visible in my work and how much I enjoy being out in nature and gardening. And I think you can really see the joy I feel from flowers in my work. When I got pregnant for the first time with my daughter, I just had a real urge to be in nature again and go for walks. And I think my relationship with my mother blossomed again. And I think it was actually a conversation with my mum, who said, I think you can make a living from doing your art. You should do it, because I was on maternity leave. You should pursue it. I really believe in you. So I think I've been really lucky with my parents just being, I guess, really supportive and nurturing of what I love and what I want to do. And I think my mum reminded me of how much I loved painting when I was younger, and that it can actually be a career. So yeah, that's actually really, I've never really thought about how influential that conversation was. I know flowers remind me of my grandmother so much, and really take me back to being a child and take me back to seeing her, being in the garden, going for walks with her. And I think I just would love my paintings to bring a sense of joy and warmth. And I guess like a nostalgic joy from when you were younger, being in a garden, being in nature, reminding you of a loved one. And I think that's what I'd love my paintings to bring to somebody's home, just a lovely sense of joy.